See, what Mark did to Angstrom, somebody pick my mama up, choke her, and slam her in through a table after backfisting her, after almost killing my little brother. It's a lot of reasons for why what Mark did wasn't enough, bruh. A new video. It's a new trial of probably the black man with the biggest head and the most grotesque head in all of comic books, bruh. Today we have the trial of ANGSTROM LEVY. And yes, this should be interesting. If y'all have not caught up on Invincible seasons 1, 2, and 3, and 2 and 3 I believe more so with Angstrom, go check them out, bruh. I'm ready for the show. If y'all enjoy this, bruh, go ahead and hit CJ with the goodness. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Lock that in by hitting the bell. That is the goodness. Hit them with it. And if y'all enjoy my reaction, please do the same for your boy. Let's get to it. The evil laugh off rip.
He broke into this man's house,
looked
at his mother and his baby brother and said, stick him up. Yo, he is stalking him. He's quite literally watching Mark get jiggy with Eve right now. Multiple cities destroyed, hundreds of thousands are dead. And it's all because of him.
Multiple universes messed up.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know what time it is. It's trial time, baby. And not for any old regular character. Oh, hell no.
Nah.
This is a man that quite possibly should be put in the hating ass the Hall of Fame. And it is none other than the human ballsack megamind variant, ANGSTROM LEVY, the arch nemesis of—
You know, I'm gonna take that damn back, bro. He deserved every piece of that.
Invincible. There is no man in existence that is rivaling this man's hate for Invincible, because the lengths that this man goes to ruin this man's life is some of the wildest stuff you will ever see. Now, before we start, this trial is going to work a little differently. So, at the end of this trial, there will be two options and one outcome. This man will either A, make the round table, or B, he will get that ass thrown in this motherfucker.
All right. Let me. I'm gonna make my prediction. Right here. We gonna do it early. If y'all want to leave it early on mine, I mean, y'all might have already seen CJ video. It is what it is. I'm saying the asylum. I don't think he deserves. If y'all know what happens to ANGSTROM LEVY, y'all know he don't deserve the round table.
Yeah, I'm on that timing right now. No more, gotta skip my way into the round table now. Fuck that. I'm putting stipulations on this one because I'm feeling some type of way today.
Yeah.
So, without further ado, the ANGSTROM
trial. Subject: ANGSTROM LEVY. Round table or asylum? Asylum for sure.
Woo, oh man, ANGSTROM. Where do
that man had CTE without playing football?
Do I start with how he's the most ugly motherfucker to ever exist, or talk about how this man is mentally fucking insane and has the biggest hate boner for Invincible the world has ever seen? Both. Now, to be fair to this human ballsack, ANGSTROM is a bit of a complex individual. And
that man got the shape of a booger, bro.
Wasn't always like this. You see, our ANGSTROM was actually a genius with, believe it or not, good intentions. He wanted to do things like—
that man shaped like a bugaboo.
Promote world peace, end world hunger, and of course, make Rockstar drop GTA 6. Now, obviously—
hey, if you could have got that last one done, bro, I might send you to the round table.
These problems have not been solved in our world, but they have been solved in others. So since ANGSTROM had a power that could basically open gates to different dimensions, he decided to grab alternate versions of himself throughout the multiverse. Is that a female version? So he could combine all of their knowledge and put it in his noggin. Now, here's where everything went to shit. The night where he was doing the experiment to transfer all the memories in his brain, all the goody two-shoes Invincible came in to stomp him. Now, Mark had no clue what was going on. All he saw was a big-ass machine and the Mauler twins. So Mark, logically thinking, was like, criminal scum, I'm taking you to jail. So him and the Mauler twins started duking it out while ANGSTROM was trying to plead to him to make him understand. But Mark didn't listen to shit. So ANGSTROM sent out a bunch of alternate Mauler twins to subdue Mark. But these big blue bastards jumped the hell out of this man. They were piecing Mark's ass up, and they were about to kill him. So ANGSTROM decided he couldn't let this happen. So he rips off his helmet, and he ends up causing a chain reaction and blows up the entire machine.
And so everything that happened to you was a consequence of your own actions. You hired the Mahler twins. Why would you hire known convicted felons, villains of y'all world? Why would you? I know that they are intelligent and they are strong, but why would you? They're resourceful, yes, but why would you hire them knowing that they are bad guys, bro? And then you should honestly, at that point, let Invincible die. Because your plan, with your plan, you could have brought Invincible back or something. Like, who knows? You would have had all the knowledge of multiple universes. So your actions is what got you here.
Incinerating the Mahler twins and blowing up every alternate version of himself.
Mark was just doing his hero thing.
Breakdown real quick. So this nigga boomed all the blue buff niggas except for one, and there were like 12 of them. 10 right here, and the 2 from the main universe, and only one of them niggas lives. So that's like 11 bodies. Then the thing that honestly has me confused is the state of his variants, because he boomed all those niggas. So like, does that count as mass murder?
Yes.
Or mass booming yourself? I don't know.
Mass suicide?
I'm really perplexed. Up and can't forget the property damage. But after all that, this is the incident that made ANGSTROM deformed and generally insane. This nigga started tweaking. And the reason why he was tweaking was because the process of getting everybody's memories worked. But obviously everything didn't go according to plan because everybody went boom, boom. So all of the memories just got jumbled together. And the memories that made him crash out was all from one man.
Evil Invincibles, right?
Mr. Mark Grayson, AKA. And the reason why is because every other version of Invincible is a menace to society. He put multiple versions of ANGSTROM through hell, and we got plenty examples. Example 1, Sinister Mark. This motherfucker pulled up on ANGSTROM and his son, looked at his
Hey, I'ma just say though, Sinister Mark had drip, bro. I don't know what it is about the yellow and the black, bro, but the cape, it all worked so well, bro. All Sinister Mark needed to do to become a fan favorite, if he's not already, go up there and hit the piccolo. Just hit the piccolo, let the wind, pay the wind to do its thing. You got bread.
Like
you
he
got
was
aura.
A waste of oxygen. Then teleported right behind him, hand choking this little nigga by the neck. And Mark told him, "Oh, don't worry, man. I'll make it fast." Rips this little nigga's throat out right in front of ANGSTROM. Bro killed his kid with no remorse and no regret. Example 2, dogs out Mark. ANGSTROM and his wife in this universe are running away from another Invincible variant. And you could tell this is an evil version of Invincible simply off of the costume. Because what the fuck is this?
This man got a knockoff Nike Tech, and his like the bottoms to it got feet holes. You the least drippy Mark Grayson there is, bro. Damn, that's ugly.
Why are your toes out, nigga? This is a public disturbance, like, holy shit. He probably be hitting drive-bys on motherfuckers. He'll fly up to him, right? Make them smell his nasty-ass toes, then they die on impact. This probably the evilest Mark out of all of them. But anyways, he full-on swanton bombs the ground, sending a massive shockwave that ended up hitting ANGSTROM and his wife. And when bro woke up, he sees his wife shish kebabbed on a steak while he's over here bleeding out. Example 3, 5-star wanted level Mark. In this universe, ANGSTROM was a detective, and him and some cops are trying to stop a 5-star wanted level Mark. And this version wasted no time. He shreds the cops in front of him in half, then held old girl by the neck and popped her head like a balloon. And finally, example 4, Executioner Mark. He had these people in camps lined up in a line getting their head chopped off. You had to see the man in front of you get their head chopped off before he chopped off your head. That is insanely brutal. But after
Now let me ask you this. Multiversal wise, if you combine all the multiverse marks, right, the evil ones, into one Mark, does he make it to the round table? Think about
When
it.
you some of these examples, we can clearly see that not all angstroms were fans of Mark. And with all of those memories jumbled in his brain, this was a recipe for disaster. And from this day forward, Angstrom vowed to get his revenge on Invincible. And not the terrible evil variants that I just showed you, no. He wanted revenge on the one that didn't do shit. He hated the only good Mark. Like, bro, that is crazy RNG. Out of all the ones, he chose the only good one. Yeah, bro. So now with this, let's finally dive into Exhibit A.
But see, I know I paused a lot. It's weird that that's the only good Mark, or maybe that's the only good Mark he came across, because that's like the exact opposite of Spider-Man. Like, there are so many good Peter Parker, so many good Miles Morales, Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Gwen, all of them. There's so many, and there's those very few bad ones. And it's the opposite? I don't know. I have an existential crisis after that.
The home invasion. Now, this was some nasty timing by Angstrom. I'm not gonna lie to you. This man caught Mark lacking at the worst time possible. He caught his ass right after he just broke up with Amber. This man is heartbroken and emotionally cooked right now. So when he gets a call from his mom, he was like, oh, it's just my mom. But when he
maybe a little therapy,
all he hears is,
hello, Mark. I hope you're having a terrible day, if it isn't terrible already. But anyways, let me cut to the chase. If you do not fly your ass over here to your house that I'm conveniently in right now, I will boom your mother in this ugly ass purple little shit. Tick-tock, Marky boy.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie. Before we even go any further, this nigga's fucking insane.
Yeah.
He broke into this house. Looked at
and now we had the
his
intro.
baby brother and said, stick him up. Yeah, hell no, dog. So off the rip, that's
Home
already
invasion.
home invasion, hostage taking, and shit. Add on extortion with it. Oh, and I
don't forget child endangerment.
can't forget, look at Oliver. This nigga Angstrom is about to boom a 3-month-old baby. Fuck no. Child endangerment.
There you go. There you go.
Just went 4 for 4, 100% shooting in 30 fucking seconds, bro. Disgusting work. And guess what? It's gonna get worse from here. So when Mark
assault is
finally
about to
gets
get
to
added
his
on.
house, he sees this nigga Angstrom in the corner, chilling on his couch, gripping his mama's face with them dirty ass hands. And you wanna know what pisses me off even more? Ooh, nigga, get your dirty ass shoes off the couch, nigga! Oh my god, dirty ass, stank ass.
I knew he was gonna say that because I was looking at that too.
Chopped ass, black ass neocortex. God damn it. You didn't even have the decency to take off your damn shoes when you came in the house, and then you gonna put them on the goddamn couch? Yeah, this is a sick individual. So here go this sinister ass ball sack. He told Mark, hello, Mark. I'm so glad you can make it. Me and your mother were getting acquainted, and I heard that she is newly single and ready to mingle. Is that true, Debbie? Mark, if you don't get this chop, motherfucker, over there! Bitch, shut the fuck up before I Chris Breezy your ass in front of your kids. So Angstrom
Chris Breezy ain't gonna never live it down either.
kept on yapping to Mark about who he was and everything, and how Mark made him chopped for life. And Angstrom got so heated in this conversation that he started snatching Debbie's weave off and threw her and Oliver into the ground. And oh my god, look how that purple baby hit his head. Oh lord. Yeah, that's assault and child abuse. So Mark was
Bruh, y'all ever think about the fact that Oliver really been taking hits since this point, bruh? Since our baby, this man being in the middle of stuff. And you thought that he was just gonna chill with Conquest? No, bruh. He a fighter.
trying to plead with bro, but bro said, nigga, you made me chopped. So no, I'm gonna kill your whole fucking family.
Just from being chopped.
So Mark got pissed and tried to swing on Angstrom, but Mark fell for the bait. Angstrom already had a portal ready to send this man to another dimension, and he kept on trolling this nigga for like 30 minutes. He sent this man to I don't know how many universes, and every time he would come back, he would see some traumatic shit. Prime example, Angstrom brings him back, and this nigga's just holding Oliver and talking like, hello, little purple nigga. Wow, You're actually purple. Man, all the other kids at school are gonna love you.
Nigga, you gay.
Nigga, did I just catch you on the B shit?
Hey, shout out to Debbie though.
Lord have mercy.
My baby.
This nigga Angstrom chucked Oliver across the room. And I ain't gonna lie, I gotta give a shout out to Debbie on this
Facts.
heads up play. She
Facts.
see that little nigga Oliver about to go
Get her
out
in
of
the
bounds, but
lead.
what did she do? Said, book it off the line. And missed the snag inbounds with contact.
Hey, with that, CJ perfect. I was about to say, bruh, put her on the Eagles. Hurts gonna get him a second ring or gonna go back to back. And then who he pull up? The fuck, ooh.
Is a true #1 wide receiver right there. Tennessee Titans, make the fucking call, please.
Nah,
so
give
some
it to the
more
Eagles.
time passes as Angstrom
Or
continues
the
to
Falcons.
terrorize the family and gets smacked by a Fortnite gun. It got to a point where Debbie said, nah, I gotta fight back. I gotta get this chopped nigga out of my house. So she gets up and hits him over the head with a vase. But bro felt nothing with that big ass cranium of his. He backfists Debbie. Good God, nigga. Assault! I ain't gonna lie, there's gotta be a new level of hatred that's just been unlocked. This gorilla backfisted.
I ain't
this
never
man's
seen nobody
mother.
backfist,
That is
bruh.
fucking OD. Like, I get you hate the nigga, but beating on the man's mama that ain't got nothing to do with this is crazy. But Angstrom being Angstrom found a way to hate this man's mother too. He basically started telling her, you think you're innocent in all this, don't you? Oh, bitch, please, this is all your fault. Because at the end of the day, you were the one who opened up your legs for a space tyrant.
See, what Mark did to Angstrom, somebody pick my mama up, choke her, and slam her in through a table after backfisting her, after almost killing my little brother. It's a lot of reasons for why what Mark did wasn't enough, bruh. I'm sorry, but I'm losing a little bit of sanity before he died. Like, I might turn into evil Mark, bruh.
Bro really just chokeslammed her through the table like prime Undertaker, then walked up to him. She smacks this nigga across the face, but Angstrom grabbed her arm and snapped it in half. Oh, Lord have mercy. Attempted murder. This is OD. Like, this tweaking ass nigga is clinically insane. I think at this point, everybody should have a pretty good idea at where this is going at the end of this video. But let us continue, though, as we see
I knew at the beginning of this video.
Oliver by the leg. Oh my God, child abuse on all too, man. So after Angstrom finished torturing this man's family, he opens up another portal to bring Mark back after sending this man through the multiverse of madness. I mean, look at this dude. This man has been through hell and back. But Mark made a great heads up play here. You see, he didn't rush through the portal and try to blitz Angstrom. This man just stood there and waited. So when Angstrom popped his head through the portal, Mark moves this nigga out of nowhere and plants him on the ground. And this is when
WIQ.
Mark sees the damage that Angstrom
Who is that?
He looks
Wait, is
over
that
to
Bato?
his-
Hold on, is that Bato?
And this is
That's Bato from Blue Lock, ain't it? I fuck with it. That's one of my favorites.
when Mark sees the damage that Angstrom has done. He looks over to his left and sees his mother on life support and his little brother crying. And he just smirked at him. This man is a sick bastard. So Mark starts crashing out as he should. You can't let no nigga beat up on your mama
Yup.
and have him breathing the next day. Hell no, that nigga's dying. So Mark had Angstrom planted in the road, but Angstrom started laughing at him and throws him off of him with ease. And this is when he reveals to Mark that the
How you let him throw you off of it? You would have been like, "What the fuck is you doing?"
that rebuilt his body also gave him some super strength. He stops Mark across the block. And this is where this fight just
I
gets
would've ate
insane.
that.
Angstrom runs up to him and punches him to another dimension. And he just starts beating the hell out of this man throughout the
Come
entire
on, Mark.
multiverse. Straight up mollywopping his ass. And he's not even giving him a chance to breathe. He's just rushing his ass down. And man, I ain't gonna lie to you, I feel so bad for these people right here. Because they are another case of invincible collateral damage. Angstrom comes through the portal and pushes both of them through portals to a random dimension. Now we have no clue.
Hold
where they
them for
land,
no
but I'm
reason.
99% sure. Wherever they probably got sent, it's probably not good. I mean, there's an entire Walking Dead dimension, so I'ma just go ahead and call it. That's a double homicide. Or
Yeah.
who knows, man? They could have been sent to Beverly Hills. But anyways, Angstrom just starts smacking.
But getting sent to Beverly Hills ain't no worse. They could easily end up in one of those Diddy-esque parties, bro.
Through multiple dimensions again. This man Mark really got his ass whooped by a chop nigga throughout the multiverse. And then here come Angstrom talking like,
you know how long I've been waiting for this? Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
So he starts choking Mark and looks like it's gonna come to an end again. Like every time this man fights, it looks like he's about to die.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, fight back. So Mark finally lands a punch after getting whooped the entire time. And this is when Mark really locked in. Because Angstrom told this man,
After I have the satisfaction of killing you, I'm gonna go back and kill your mother. Then the purple little shit.
Okay.
What did you
Bet.
say, nigga?
so Mark, hearing this, fully embraced the crash out. Mark rushed Angstrom and sent him flying. Boom, this stupid ass made that nigga start rolling midair. And there was no more going back. He started beating the hell out of this man. Bro flew down and started mashing them buttons like a God of War quick time event. Beating the hell out of this man over and over and
The only thing that they could have did to make this scene so much nastier, so much crazier, is per hit at certain point give us a few flashes, like a impact frame, and have Nolan there, have Omni-Man when he was beating on Mark. Boy, that I don't care what nobody say, that would have went crazy.
over and over again until all that was left of his face was just straight up mush.
He's still
Finally putting
breathing.
this
He's still
psychotic
breathing.
man down. Or so we thought. This man somehow survived. Bro somehow still had the will to somehow open up a portal to the technicians so they could rebuild him again. And guess what this man does right after he's been rebuilt? He starts sending drones to spy and watch this man's every single move. This man is obsessed. He is now turned into a multiversal stalker. Look at all this footage he has. Bro has his whole life recorded in a VOD. And oh my God, I just thought about it. He was probably watching Mark and Eve go to Pound Town.
Yep.
Oh my goodness!
Yep.
I mean, look at him. He's in the fucking chair. This man is a freak.
He's a freaky ass nigga!
The Angstrom trial.
Holy shit.
Let's get to Exhibit B.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit B,
B.
the Invincible War. Now, if you didn't think
Everything that happened in the Invincible War should be put on him because he's the one who caused all this.
Angstrom could get even crazier than he already was, oh boy, let me tell you, because this shit was beyond psychotic. So Angstrom decided, I want to ruin Mark's life even more. So how should I ruin his life exactly? Get every single evil version of Invincible and attack his world. Like, nigga, what? Ain't that the nigga that killed your son? Like, what are we doing for real? This idiot
CTE.
grabbed all of the Invincibles that he should hate and told them, go f up the good Invincibles world. So this man launches a attack on the entire planet with a bunch of evil marks. And they went on a rampage, destroying everything in their path. The White House cooked. The Pentagon cooked. The Empire State Building cooked. The fact that he told them to hit those spots, yeah, all right, buddy, you're a toast. I'll start calling his ass Osama bin Levy the way he moving. And they just didn't stop at those locations. Oh no. They decided to also hit prisons. So anybody that was locked up in that hole, they out.
Yep.
And man, oh man, we lost some people. My nigga Rex, man. Now, if
I had a moment. I had to give a moment of silence for my boy Rex because he went out. He went out like a G, bro. That man said he was like, "You ain't got nothing else to throw." Bitch, I got a whole solid skeleton for your ass.
y'all don't know, I used to hate Rex a lot.
Me too.
Let me pull up the old Omni-Man video real quick. Look how he just bitch slaps Rex, bruh. I enjoyed that shit way too much. Play that shit again. Obviously, if you cannot tell, I do not like Rex. I hated this nigga, but over time he grew on me. And man, my nigga had to blow himself up to save the fucking team, bro. Massive death, all thanks to you know who. Fuck fucking Angstrom, man.
Add
Now,
to
at
the
least this
scoreboard.
Rex went out like a G. You know who didn't go out like a G, though? Trash-ass Immortal and the Guardians of the Globe. These niggas suck. This Invincible with no goggles whooped their asses. Look at Black Samson knocked the fuck out and sleeping. But I mean, hell, he already used to this. Look at duplicating all her clones, sorry asses. Dead as hell. Why the fuck is she even on the team?
I don't
Be
know.
for real, she's a jobber. She sucks. And then the Martian.
I'm not gonna lie, she would like get a job in construction or something, you know? Like be security. Why are you a hero? Like, cause as far as I know, she don't really have super strength. Really. Like she might have peak human strength. And she got a lot of clones. Like her brother, I ain't gonna lie, he used his abilities cold as hell. When he broke out of prison,
I don't know why he's here either. He sucks. If these are the heroes that are supposed to save me in this world, then shit, my death is pre-ordered. Cause these niggas ain't saving shit. So the last people standing was Darkwing and Immortal, and they were getting dog walked. Darkwing almost died the same way the first Darkwing did, getting slammed to the ground like that. And then here comes the worst superhero ever. So he starts piecing up Immortal, punches him into the ground.
So useless.
To him feet first. And it was raps for Immortal. Dudes him into the ground. Comes the worst superhero ever. So he's
I want to catch him.
piecing up Immortal, punches him into the ground.
Y'all know who he looked like? Fucking I can't think of the Robin. Robin from Teen Titans.
Then slams into him feet first.
Dick Grayson.
And it was raps for Immortal. Dude just stomped on his neck, decapitating him. Then decided to kick up his head and throw it at Kate, killing the last clone. And the entire Guardians of the Globe were cooked.
That's murder
The
too.
amount of heroes that died in these attacks were insane. Heroes got dropped like flies left and right, as these Invincibles almost destroyed every major city. Los Angeles, Chicago, New York, Paris, Moscow, Tokyo, London. They laid waste to everything. Hundreds of thousands, millions of people dead. And who were these?
You know, on this channel, we had a conversation about like being in Invincible or being in I forget what other universe it was. And I was saying like you could be in Invincible, being like, you know, be over in Japan. Nah, quiet.
Attacks led by none other than
I'm gonna be quiet.
Ben Levy.
I said
charge-wise
Invincible, but in a rural
these
area. Fuck
all
no.
go under a massive crimes against humanity, because this man just tried to end the world just for people to hate Mark. This man is clinically insane. So 3 days later, after the attacks are over, Angstrom tells all the Invincibles to meet up over Mark's house. So when Angstrom pulled up in front of all of them, he told them, "Excellent work, everybody. You have done an amazing job. Not only did you fuck up his whole planet, but now when people think of Invincible, they'll all think of this glorious day. Now go find that nigga." But the other Invincibles were like, "Nah, we're done. Now where's your part of the bargain, buddy? You're supposed to give us dimensions to conquer." So they all decided to turn on Angstrom, but Angstrom knew this would happen. He already had a contingency plan. He summons a bunch of portals and sends them to another dimension where they can never escape. So they're basically all gonna die in there, or just fight amongst each other till they all die. So we're just gonna count them as more bodies, because they're gonna die eventually. So finally, Mark pulls up to fight Angstrom, because he knew it was Angstrom that did all this, because he's the only person that would ever think of some sick shit like this. Also, he thought he killed him. He thought bro was dead, but Angstrom was like, "No, no, no, you hit like a bitch." So he starts beating Mark's ass with all these drones, and he's just doing this so nonchalant, hands behind the back and everything while floating down. This man is...
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, if it was anybody else, he'd be having aura though. This shit was just annoying.
Such a villain. So Angstrom just spammed the drones the entire fight to zone this man out. He was not letting Mark get close to even touching him. And when Mark finally did get close, this man summoned a giant wave of just drones that just grabbed him and just planted him in the ground. And I know this entire fight, Mark had to be mad as hell, because Angstrom is fighting like a straight pussy. Bro was just spamming projectiles. I would be losing it. And he's talking shit saying, "Ooh, what's wrong? Can't get close to hit me." This nigga's such a dickhead, man.
Yeah.
So Angstrom was trying to push.
I mean, Yeah, he looked like balls. Might as well be a dick too.
Back into a portal. And the reason why he was trying to push him back in a portal is because he wanted to trap him in there while he finished destroying the world and killed everybody that he loves and cares about. So Mark, hearing this, got a rage boost. He went straight through the drones and choked Angstrom. So while he was choking him, Oliver came down and told him, "Hey, yo, that was the same freaky nigga that beat me when I was a baby. Yo, boom that nigga." But Mark hesitated, and that gave Angstrom an opening. A drone comes and smacks him, and Angstrom just starts falling back into his portal. But while he was falling back, Mark flew up and tried to catch him. So he grabbed his arm, but Angstrom cut off the portal, cutting off his arm to make his retreat. And after all that, after everything that he did, this motherfucker got away.
Yeah.
Got away with everything.
Almost.
Unbelievable.
So, almost.
The Angstrom trial. The verdict. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold on, CJ. Hold on. I'd like to offer some more evidence. After that, the technicians that kept bringing him back to life, right? Who kept getting his little Fortnite card or whatever. They was like, "We're tired of your bullshit. So from here on, you work for us. You're our slave. You can do what you want to do when we allow you to do so. But from here on, no. Stop playing with us." And so now he's pretty much a slave to them. He remind me of old boy from Shredder's team, the black one who got turned into a fucking test tube and eyeballs.
Look at this massive list of atrocities. Anybody else that would have this stat line would make the round table. But Angstrom, however, asylum.
Yes.
No ands, ifs, buts, or ors. This psychotic megamind ass nigga is insane.
Yeah.
Hating the only good Invincible, breaking into his house and torturing his family. Then gathering all the evil ones, the ones that you should hate, and sent them to destroy the world of the only good Invincible. Oh, and let me not forget, stalking him and his girlfriend, and the entire family at that. Yeah, nah, nigga, lock this motherfucker up. And you know what's crazy? This man's not even done yet. He's gonna do some more stupid shit in the future. I'm just letting you know in advance. But yeah, man, that is it for this trial. Yo, shouts out Angstrom for being the first man to fail a roundtable trial. His name will go down in history for being a psychotic bitch ass nigga.
How you fail getting to the round table, bruh? Like, you really are terrible. You really are awful if you fail at the round table. But at the same time, I would have had to pull CJ card. And he made the round table. I would have had to pull CJ card if CJ allowed this man to go up there with some of the goats. Alright? Doflamingo, Vegeta, Kid Buu. There's a lot of people on the round table that Angstrom can't sit beside, bro. And so good job, CJ. A fire video. First one of the asylum. How do you feel? Huh? How you gotta feel? You gotta feel some type of, I mean, you crazy, so you probably might enjoy it. I don't know. Hey, do we have a Joker that we like, a Batman and Joker? Do we have a Joker that we could add? Maybe Arkham game Joker? Maybe. But we got to get a Joker in the asylum. It's not an asylum without the Joker. But this man, you was really lame. You lame as hell, bro. You attacked a woman and a baby. Like, understand. Like, when people say, "Oh yeah," Rab did this. Rab did this, but in his Hood JJK series, dude talking about he kidnapped his ops kids and put them in a cage. No, go for your ops, bruh. Don't attack their dog. Don't attack their fish. Don't attack their family, their kids, their grandma. None of that. Go for them directly, bruh, because none of them had anything to do with it. I mean, if the dog bit you, I mean, I guess I give you. I don't believe in violence against animals, but at least that has some justification because you did get bit by it. And if it was in the moment that you got bit, hey. But, like, people who are not like affiliated with any of the nonsense. You can go after them. And then how you use your ops to get back at the one who realistically, Levy, ANGSTROM Levy, if you were smart, if you was intelligent, if you used what I perceive is your brain that's covering your neck and everything, right? If you really use that, bro, that big ass noggin, bro, ball shaped ass noggin, you would have got Mark, the main Invincible Mark, the strongest Mark. He was said to be the strongest. You would have seen that he was a good guy. And you could have got him to slime out all the other ones. And so now and then at that point, if you wanted to go back and clean up everything, then go for him. But if he would have did that, he would have got Mark to slime out, and they was Itachi and Obito to the Uchiha. If he did that to all the other Invincibles, I would have been like, put him on the round table. But no, you did the opposite, and you still lost. I don't care. Like, for one, if y'all got enemies out here, bro, either talk it out or let it go. Don't be this far unless, they kill one of yours. Do what you will. I'm gonna turn a blind eye. Just don't do too much. All right, don't bring innocent people into it. That's all I'm gonna say. But if y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to hit CJ with the goodness, because I agree 100% with the asylum. Like, comment, subscribe, share, lock it in by hitting that bell. Hit them with it. And if y'all enjoyed my reaction, please do the same for your boy. This has been your boy Reggie Wolf. I'm signing out. Peace.